Shawn Porter needs to stop mentioning Errol Spence Jr. name, knowing that that fight can't happen for reasons that I'm not going to talk about or can't talk about. But we back Goodfellas Sports TV. I linked the article in the description. It's your boy CJ Goodfellas from Boxing Scene. And apparently he says that the WBC mandated Keith Thurman and Andre Berto for his two mandatories. But he really wants to push for the Errol Spence fight, okay? We talked about a little bit yesterday in my Mike and Errol video where it was said that Mikey said that Errol Spence Jr. Dropped out of negotiation with him the first time to go negotiate a fight with Shawn Porter. Then he came back to the table to negotiate back with Mikey, and now we at this point. So obviously Shawn Porter knows what I know, that he can't fight Errol Spence right now because something's preventing that from happening. And what he's trying to do is trying to tell everybody, like, I'm no hoe. I want to fight Errol Spence. But it's something that's not letting me fight Errol Spence right now. You know, it's not me. I want to fight. But you know what? If I got to fight Keith Thurman and Andre Berto, I'll do it. You know, I want a revenge on Keith Thurman. But I want him to basically get lubricated, get warmed up, get back in the groove. Then I want to beat him when he at his best so I can prove that I got better and I'm better than him. It was close the first time. Andre Berto already stabbed and grooved and juked on him. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even want to entertain him, but I really want to fight Errol Spence. That's the fight that I want. That's the fight that I said I wanted after the fight. But, you know, I'm just letting you guys know I won't fight Errol Spence, but I can't. That's basically what he's saying. You know, and it's unfortunate that it can't happen because of a particular person or a roadblock in the way. But at the end of the day, he going to make himself look bad. If he know he don't have control over that, then stop mentioning it. Once you keep mentioning something, it's cool to try to, you know, save face and try to keep your name good. And, you know, you're not having a record for being a ducker. We understand you. We know you're not a ducker. We know you fought everybody they put in front of you. But out here selling people dreams and telling people you want Earl, you looking stupid. Because Mikey going to tell it. He dropped out negotiations with Earl. And, Shawn dropped out negotiations with Errol, and Errol over here negotiating with me now, you know. So at the end of the day, just go with the plan until you fix the situation that's at hand. You just go with the plan, and, you know, you fight Keith or Berto, whoever else they put in front of you, because fans going to hold you to that. And if the fight don't happen, and you know, you move up or, you know, whatever happened, you don't fight him, then fans going to remember that. You know, why you saying you want to fight him? Because remember, you said he wasn't even on your radar. You only want to fight Keith and Danny Garcia. So you fight Keith again. If you beat Keith, if you beat Andre again, Andre Berto, then you go around, you fight Danny again, people are going to be asking about Earl. What about Earl? What about Earl? What about Earl? You know? If it don't happen, you say it was the easiest fight to make in history. See, that's why you always got to watch what you say in the heat of battle, in the heat of love, when you having sex with your girl or with a floozy, you tell her you love her, shit, you locked in then. You always got to watch your words. All right, and at the end of the day, he got to watch his words now. Ain't nobody even talking about Errol Spence and Shawn Porter. You know, that's not even a topic of discussion. People moved on. The buzz for Mikey Garcia and Errol Spence started. But now he jumping in there saying he want Earl. Which is it? Does Earl not want to fight you? Or you don't want to fight Earl? Then why are you saying his name? Why this fight ain't happening? This the fight the people wanted to see. This is unification bout we wanted. But it ain't happening. You know, Earl got to say, well, you know, it ain't happening because of him. But he said he wanted to happen. Then people going to put 2 and 2 together. And what's the problem? Who ain't talking in this scenario? Who ain't saying nothing in this situation? Who ain't been with Shawn? Who always be with Shawn? You know, and then the truth going to continue to boil out. Like a clown like Adrian Broner will spill the beans out. So at the end of the day, he needs to just be quiet. Whatever he handling behind the scenes, he needs to handle it. And handle it quick, fast, in a hurry, and get control of his career. No other man or no other person, woman, kid, child, no other man should control your career but you. No matter who or what they is or what they do for you. When you take creative control out of, when you take control out of destiny out of your hands, a little sick and tired. Your destiny is no longer in your hands, and it's in somebody else's hands. No matter what they done for you in life, you feel weak. You feel weak when your livelihood is something you can't control. You feel weak. He learned a valuable lesson here. When it's all said and done, it may come out next year, 15 years from now, 10 years from now, 5 or 20 years from now, he write a book about it and people find out what's really going on. You only trust yourself. What Rapping Forte say? I only trust myself where I've been a victim like everyone else. You don't mix business with women. You don't exchange modes. You don't mix business with family. You separate that. You separate that. So at the end of the day, all this yip yapping about Errol Spence, stop it. Because you hurting your stock. You hurt your reputation. You really killing your reputation. You're going to be a clout chaser, a name dropper, whatever they want to call you. Stop it. Focus on negotiating with Keith Thurman. And it may sound like Keith Thurman may not take this fight. Because he always told me, I want Errol since Keith Thurman. You might have to step up and fight Berto. And that's why you getting them hints that he might be fighting on the Errol Spence, Mikey Garcia undercard, because it may be versus Berto. He might just get that man turned out the way. Keith Thurman might tune up and then come back and fight him the next time around. So that's why you hear Spence, Porter might be on Spence and Mikey undercard. Because Berto was the backup plan. Just so he don't control his own destiny. A power that be is forcing him to do things that he would not want to do right now. And it is what it is. When that power that be, his livelihood and all his financial gains are tied to you, then, it is what it is. You can't, empower somebody to have more power than you over your career. No matter how much you trust them. And by him continue to say, I want Errol Spence, people going to speculate. People going to speculate. The media going to be like, oh, okay, what's going on here? Only a few people know what's going on here. And maybe he wanted to get out. Maybe he want people to speculate and poke, and talk junk. We know what's going on here. Some of us. And if you're not catching the drift on it, it is what it is. But at the end of the day, Shawn Porter is crying out for help. That's what's going on. Shawn Porter is letting his fans and the media and everybody else around the world know, it ain't me. I want to fight Errol. That unification battle is supposed to be signed, sealed, and delivered. And it's a dirty game. And you wonder why I fire off on the WBC. The WBC has something to do with this. They do. They have a huge part to play in this. From what I understand. And if it ever comes to light to show how dirty and despicable we be crooks be, maybe open up some of your eyes to how dirty this business really is. Maybe open your eyes up to know that no one should be trusted. Blood, water, vinegar, whoever. It's a valuable lesson to be learned here that I guarantee Shawn Porter won't make that mistake again. But I would say get geared up for a Berto fight or a Thurman fight next. If it's Berto, it's probably going to be on the Errol Spence, Mikey Garcia undercard. If it's Thurman, it's going to headline its own card. So they're pretty much waiting on Thurman to bust a move to know what Thurman's going to do. A lot of people don't see Thurman jumping back in the deep end with the Sharks like Shawn Porter, a guy that just fought last September, who's been fairly active now since fighting last September. But at the end of the day, he knows if he fights Shawn Porter next, he's going to be obligated to fight Errol Spence, or it's going to be a push to fight Errol Spence. And will he go off and take the belts and run off for another year? Exactly, that's what he wants to do. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. We'll see how this plays out. Blessings to Shawn Porter. Peace. Goodfellas Sports TV. Don't forget, we on Facebook and Twitter. Got a Facebook group as well. Facebook, Twitter. You can DM me. You can ask me questions. You can ask me on at me on Twitter. Ask me questions. You got a source link or a story you want to break or you want me to talk about, go ahead and DM me it as well. You can email me the stories. You can DM me the stories. You can email me for business sponsorships or business inquiries as well. Also, you can donate to the channel. The link's in the description. Salute to everybody that donate to the PayPal. Salute, salute, salute. And make sure you subscribe. Hit the bell icon. Miss another video or live stream. Much blessed to all the brothers on the live stream earlier. We gone.